What is up, YouTube fam? Today we have a sneaker collection video, and it's actually my personal sneaker collection. For those who don't know me, I am Dom Mascarello, better known as Sneaker Kingdom. So obviously this is my first video. For anyone joining, like, comment, subscribe. Let's get the page rolling. And if you are subscribing, welcome to the kingdom. Supreme glove on. Starting off with the Jordan 1 Row. And we'll actually start out with my favorite shoe in my collection, the Trophy Room Jordan 1 High. Now this shoe is insane. Like, look at the quality on this. Look at that gloss. Look at that glisten. The red on it. Super clean. Now we got the Michael Jordan autograph. This shoe right here. So Trophy Room is actually a store owned by Michael Jordan's son, for those that don't know. Majority of the sneakerheads would probably know that, but some people might not. But honestly, these shoes right here, sneaker of the year. The bottom is the only problem to this shoe. Literally wore these once, and they're already kind of beat up. But honestly, who sees the bottom? I have number 996 out of 12,000. We'll look at this shoe right here because it has the number on it. But 996 out of 12,000. So we'll get all up in there. There we go, 996. Boom. Now, I don't want any of the comments saying, yeah, I have 996 too. Next shoe, we're moving on to Travis Scott Jordan 1 High. Now, this shoe, I did beat it up, I'll be honest. I bought this immediate resale at $800. This shoe is now worth around $2,000. Now, again, I started off with the black laces on these. At some point, you just get tired of what they are, so you throw on a different lace. I do like the white on them now. I had the pink on them. I got the pink right here, actually. But I had the pink on them for a little bit, but the white is just super clean. This is a shoe I want to keep in my collection a long time, so I'm going to stop wearing them for a little bit. Still got all the stars and everything. A little bit losing the stars. But this is a shoe I want to keep in my collection for a while, so I'll probably stop wearing these for a little bit. Next shoe in my collection. I'm not too thrilled with this purchase. And it's not because I don't like the shoe. It's just the fact that everybody has this shoe. Now, for my collection, I like having exclusive shoes. I want what nobody else has. Literally, what nobody else has. I want people to walk down the street and be like, whoa, look at those kicks. But honestly, you can't go wrong with a University Blue sneaker like this. A lot of people are hesitant to call these a UNC, but really this is a UNC colorway. I don't know if this will be a part of my collection long term. I might end up selling these, but for now, these are a clean shoe. Next up is our Dunk Row. So Off-White, some What the P-Rod, Supreme. We'll start out with the Supreme ones right here. So these, one of the favorite shoes in my collection as well. I love a black and white sneaker. These literally go with anything. I could wear this with any outfit and these would be fire. Quality on these are insane. I had the Panda Dunks as well, beat those things up. Those do not compare to the quality on this sneaker. Again, wore these a couple times, but these things are insane. I got them for, I think, around $800, $900, that area. Expect this to be like a $2,000 sneaker at some point. All right, moving on. We got our Off-White Dunks. Off-White Dunks. Now, these things, again, I wore these a lot. I actually beat into these things, but huge fan of these. At first, I hated the 1 through 50 pack. Those are starting to grow on me. Might end up selling these to get lot 44. For those that don't know, 44 is my favorite number, so that's the only reason I would get rid of the OG colorway here for that. Otherwise, this is a great sneaker. For those who have been following me for a while, I did invest heavy in these. I had around 60 pairs between the first 3 colorways. I had around 60 pairs of these, and that's actually one of the reasons I kind of blew up on TikTok. All right, next sneaker. What the P-Rod Dunks. I'm actually going to have to go both of these because they're a what the. Now, these are insane. I have yet to wear these. These are going to be ones that are hard to actually break out. This shoe right here, I think this will be a $10,000 shoe at one point. All right, here, we'll put these down. We'll grab the other one. That's actually, this one right here is my favorite one of the pack. Look at the colorways on this. Just look at that. That's insane. Literally insane. Now, out of the two shoes, literally, that one. Next up, we got the Jordan 3 row. We got fragments. Yes, fire reds. And we're going to start over here with the fragments. So, honestly, I hated this shoe at first. And you know why I hated this shoe? That yellowing tab right there. This thing just ticked me off, literally. But otherwise, it's a black and white shoe. I love the black and white shoes. They match everything, go with every outfit. But that's what ticked me off at first. And honestly, if you follow me on TikTok, you know I went in on this shoe. I went in saying how bad this shoe was. But now it's starting to grow on me. And the cool story about this shoe, I just grabbed them at SNKR.KINGDOM Chicago. It was day 2. Price I couldn't refuse. Bought them. Literally just threw them on my foot. Alright, next shoe up. Air 3s. Now, everyone says this is sneaker of the year. Literally everyone. But we all know what I think is the sneaker of the year. Yup. Alright, but moving on. Quality is insane on these. And also, these are a women's shoe. So if you're going to get them, you're supposed to go a size and a half up. What I've come to realize, like, they do run a little big even for that. So if you're going a size and a half up, maybe only go a size up because they are women's. But otherwise, this is a fire shoe. Like, look at that inside. Like, no other shoe has that. But a lot of people were also hating on the fact that the other tongue has the A on it. And they said you shouldn't take off the Jordan symbol to put your own symbol. And honestly, I like the A. Alright, next shoe. The Fire Red Jordan 3. And this is a super underrated shoe in my opinion. I got these for $160. Literally, $160. Did I want the Chicago exclusive? Yes, I did. But I'll take these. Now, for $160, these were a great shoe to add in my collection. Are they crazy heat? Are they crazy fire? No. But it's a nice shoe to have. So, we're actually going to break out the Supreme ladder for this one. Now, row 4 is the Jordan 4 row. We got some off-Nord Unions, Bread 4s, Fire Red 4s. We are going to start off with the off-Nord Unions. So, for those who follow me on TikTok, they know that I am heavily invested in this shoe right here. I have between 42, 43 pairs of these, whether it's off-Nord or the Guavas. Now, I bought in around like 600, 650. Right now, market's at like 900. But expect these to hit like 1,200 realistically. Probably over 1,200 at some point. But this shoe right here, high quality. I love Union brand. I personally think that they're super underrated right now. But that is just my opinion. Thing about this shoe is probably my most worn shoe right now. Alright, next shoe is the Bread 4. Now, you can never go wrong with an OG sneaker. Like, just look at these. The amount of magical moments, the amount of iconic moments that Jordan had in this shoe is unmatched. But what's crazy is the reason I wanted this shoe is actually because of a Macklemore music video. So for those that don't know, Macklemore is a huge sneakerhead. He is from Seattle, which is a crazy sneaker area. But he made a song called Wings about being a sneakerhead, and that spoke to me. And that was back in 2014. And ever since then, I wanted this pair. And honestly, now I got them. Next sneaker, the Fire Red 4. And honestly, I'm not too sold on this sneaker. So at certain points in this video, I'm going to say, like, I may or may not keep a shoe in my collection. Like, I don't know if this is worth... This is a shoe that I don't know if it's worth to keep in my collection. Like, they made a lot of pairs of these, so quality wasn't that great. But at the same time, this is an OG sneaker, and I did get these for retail. So I would want to keep them in my collection, but I'm just not in love with them, which is the problem. Like, I want to be in love with every sneaker I have. This top row has my Grail sneakers. So we got some off-white Converse, my Grail, and then some beat-up Blazers. But we'll start off with the off-white Converse. So this shoe right here is more of just like a bar shoe for me, honestly. Like, I just wear these when I kind of want to wreck a shoe, but still want to be like, you know, somewhat of a sneakerhead, somewhat of a hypebeast, somewhat, you know. People need to know that I got some cool shoes. Next up is my Grail shoe from high school. So this shoe right here, so this is one colorway. Again, this is a what the, so it's going to have two different shoes. This is my favorite basketball shoe from 2014. And honestly, I couldn't afford them back in the day. And I'm glad I just got a good price. I actually bought these in Chicago last week. I got a couple good deals in Chicago. But I bought these. This is the first shoe. I'll grab the second shoe. But honestly, this was such a grail. I got these for $650. Like, they were used. I'll admit that. They were used. $650. But honestly, brand new on StockX, the lowest ask is now $2,000. So honestly, that was a steal. Third shoe, nothing crazy. Again, I just wear these when I don't want to beat up my actual shoes. So a lot of people are actually saying I don't wear blazers on TikTok. But I do wear these just to beat up. Something, you know, you don't want to mess up like shoes like this, shoes like this, shoes like this. So you just throw these on. And again, white and black match everything. Not bad. Made it to the top shelf. All right, let's start off with the Jordan 11 7210s. So, for those that don't know, the reason these are named Jordan 11 7210s was in honor of the Chicago Bulls having the best record in NBA history, which was 72 wins and 10 losses. Now, this shoe right here I had in college. So, I actually just bought it brand new because my other pair was beat up. But this was a shoe I had to. Usually I do not double up on sneakers. Like, if I've bought it in the past, I will not buy it again. But this was a shoe that I really wanted. And honestly, is a very slept on colorway. Next up, the sneaker that I have yet to wear, and it will be hard to wear. The Carpet Company Dunk Highs. Now, this is the only Dunk High in my collection. I am not a huge fan of the Dunk High. But this shoe right here, crazy. And what's even crazier is if you cut off this blue right here, there's a yellow underneath. And that's actually when they look cooler. So honestly, I'm going to beat these up. And then at some point, I will take the blue off and it'll be the yellow underneath. Alright, next up. Para Dunks. I actually got these at Boston Got Soul when I went to their event. Now, these are insane. Like, these just stand out. These pop. Para Dunks. Now, I believe these also do have tearaway. I'm not positive on that, so I'm not going to touch them yet. But again, when they have the material like that, I beat them up first. And then at some point, like I guess like a year later, that's when I'll start to do the tear off. And then, you know, you got a completely new shoe. Next up, everybody has to have their Kobe's. Now, these are supposed to be my basketball shoe. Now, I have not gone out to play basketball in a little bit. So, these are still in mint condition. But when I get out to the gym, usually on Mondays, I'll get out to the gym. But we'll break these out. If you're a sneakerhead, you got to have some Kobe's. Next up, we got a customized shoe that my brother made for me for Christmas last year. So, these are actually extremely fire. I wasn't even a huge fan of Air Forces. Now I got a couple pairs of them. But, here we go. We got the Pendleton Nike collab. Now, shout out Gina for these ones, because these are about to be my fall and winter shoe. We got some Dusty Peach Dunks coming up next. Now, these are a slept-on shoe. They came out a little bit ago, so not a lot of people know about them. But I love the corduroy on this. Like, you don't see corduroy on sneakers too much. Dunks honestly grew on me a lot. I'll be honest. I wasn't a huge dunk head until all the hype came around. I put a pair on my feet, and I loved them. It wasn't even the fact that I liked the hype. It was the fact that I liked the style. I liked the comfortability, you know. I probably just made up that word comfortability, but these are fire. Next up are the Jordan 1 Pine Greens. Now, my brother gave these to me for a steal. I'm going to be honest. A lot of the times my sneakers came from my brother, so shout out him. But these are in great condition. Pine green, still got all the stars and everything. Slept on shoe. I love the green, it's just hard to match. Next up, we got the Court Purple 1.0s. Honestly, I'll probably get rid of these at some point. I'm not in love with these. Some beat up on the bottom, but I am not in love with these, so these will probably not stay in my collection. Next up, we got Air Force One Travis. Now, these are crazy cool. Like, there's no other shoe like these. But at the same time, I like these personals better that my brother made me. So it might be time to get rid of these. I'm not actually sure. We got another Air Force One. Supreme Air Forces. Again, a shoe I'm not necessarily sold on, but this is a shoe I can beat up. Supreme, you know, white, clean, matches everything. But, again, not sold on this. Last up, we have some Asics. Now, these are the Sean Witherspoon Asics. Honestly, I have 3 pairs of shoes that are different colorway on the sneakers. So we'll just throw this right here. And honestly, I like this side a lot more. This pair is crazy cool. I got a little scuff right there, but we'll clean that up. This shoe right here, very nice. I couldn't get my hands on the Nike Sean Witherspoons, so these will just have to do for now until I get those. But honestly, these are the shoes I might not keep. Or maybe just dead stock right now. These are more the shoes I wear. For those who made it this far, thank you. I appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe. If you did subscribe, welcome to the kingdom. If you're gonna comment what you like, comment what you hate. Literally, just let me know. Give me some feedback. But for now, signing off.